glad you came today.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. Glad I could be here.
Hi, my name is Debbie Whitmore. I live in Marlborough, Massachusetts. I'm married and have 4 sons, ages 9 to 18. I wanted to put a face to cancer and tell how it personally affects someone's life. 28 months ago, on November 16th, 2011, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. It's a terminal diagnosis, no cure.
It was devastating. I mean, I just remember my heart sunk. You know, like she said, I'm in cancer research, and you know, I knew what she was up against, and you know, the first month was a complete blur. You know, every fear comes out, and it was just awful. It was devastating, I think, is the best way I can put it.
You have another hour?
Yeah.
Something to eat, or should I wait with you?
It's just really scary, and it's really changed the way I look at my mom. You know, I value every moment I have with her. I'm not like the annoying teenager that I used to be, where I would just be like rude to her and like push her off. I like care a lot about her, and I love spending time with her.
We needed to decide right away on a treatment center, a surgeon, and an oncologist. I knew right away Dana-Farber was the place to go. Hi.
They've been incredible. I mean, you know, you don't feel like you're at a place where they're talking down to you. You feel like you're really involved in the care, and we are. I mean, we feel that we're on the same level with the oncologist. I know that her prognosis was really bad, and she's far outlived it. And I think that's all has to do with the care that she's received there.
I'll make you a list of what the first time is, and the first draw is an hour from now, so that'll be the first one to do.
January 4th, 2012 was my first chemotherapy treatment. It's about a 9-hour day for me. By the time we leave our home, you go to the lab, you get blood work, you go to the doctor. After you have blood work, you meet with your oncologist, and then after that, you go to the infusion room. And then it's off to bed for the next 3 days. Nausea, fatigue, diarrhea, skin changes, hair thinning, and waking from the steroids. I slowly get my energy back and try to be a mom and wife the next week. On my sickest days, I battle in my head if I can do this anymore. One day every 2-week cycle, I say to my husband as I'm on the couch, I can't do this anymore. You just feel so sick and poisoned and gross. But he reminds me that I can do it, and the next day I'll feel better, and I always do.
She's amazing. She's like one of the greatest people I know. I look up to her, and I hope I can be like her someday. She's got the nicest personality, and she cares so much about everybody around her. She cares about the well-being of others over herself, and she's just so strong and determined, and like, I think everyone I know looks up to her. All my friends are like, oh, your mom's so amazing.
Just live in the moment. That's the hardest thing for both of us. I think we're both forward-looking people, you know, dreaming about, you know, we've always dreamt about our future, and you know, unfortunately, you know, some things like that have been, you know, some parts of our future are not realistic anymore. But at the same time, for us to enjoy the moment and really live for today.
What do you want to have for dinner?
Pizza.
Pizza, of
Tell me what
course.
you want.
Pizza.
Please remember to love your spouse, love your kids. You never know when things will change in your life in an instant. I love the song by Tim McGraw, Live as if you're dying.
Said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu, and I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I'll hold like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband, but most of the time I wasn't. And I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition. And I went 3 times that year, I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I looked deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I'd been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift, and you got eternity to think about what you do with it. What did you do with it? What did I do with it? What would I do with it? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I looked deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I watched an eagle as it was flying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying.